Whether you're a seasoned marketer or just starting out, Madak Monday Insights is your go to resource for staying ahead of the curve in the competitive world of marketing. Hey everyone, I'm Jose, I'm the host, and today we're going to talk with Adam, our CEO, about Madak, who we are, what we do, and what's our proposal. In a competitive world, what sets Madak apart? What's our proposal?
So, the Matic proposal is that we help you build a digital foundation. And what we talk about when we say a digital foundation is a really proper strategy, brand, website, content marketing strategy, all cohesive, working together to allow your company to proficiently build and actively engage with your audience through content marketing, social, PR, and content marketing is endless. But we feel like it's really important that you build out the digital foundation first. And in that, we have our strategic roadmap, we have our brand foundations, and we have our Webflow website. That's what we dub as our digital foundation. And then you can start to activate with content marketing. What makes our approach different is that we feel like we blend strategy and creative into one seamless experience. The whole team is made up of creatives, and we can make anything look good and make it go out the door seamlessly. But we all know the value comes into the strategy of what you're doing and why you're doing it. And that is where I feel like the team that's assembled at Matic really understands strategy and creative and how those two blend together.
You talk a lot about digital foundations. What are digital foundations and how do they benefit our clients?
So the digital foundation is made up of strategy, brand, and website. Those three together is how your digital front door of your business or your digital handshake, how you interact with your customers and how your customers interact with you. And if that isn't set up properly, then there's a lot of holes in the funnel and the customer experience. And so, where we like to focus and where we think is really important to focus is setting up the strategy, the brand, and the website and setting those up properly. That's kind of phase one working with us. And then phase two is to activate that with content marketing, which is endless. And it's endless to figure out a way to connect with your customer, delight your customer, give them everything that they know that need to know when they need to know it. And that's all that content marketing, which is just swirling around. There's thousands of things you can do there. But if your digital foundation is not set up properly and you're not able to optimize that experience, or you're not able to deliver it in a seamless fashion, both internally and externally, then there's a lot of gaps that are being left that makes you vulnerable on having a seamless experience with your customer.
So, are these digital foundations strategies tailored the same for every client?
No, so our process, we have a process, we have a structure, we have a flow, but everything is customized to our clients. We're an agency, and we want to get to know our clients. We want to get to understand their challenges, understand where they differentiate themselves. We can also help them figure those things out. And so it's our job is to get to know you, get to understand you, and then customize something that fits within our best practices and our processes, and give you a specific digital foundation end result that is customized to your business. So to answer your question, we are 100% customized, and our tagline here is dedicated to individuality, and that's really a focus for us because that's really at our core, is that we feel it's really important that you are different to be able to stand out to your customers and your clients.
Can you share a success story where Madak impacted the client's digital presence and strategy?
Sure. So we had a client come to us about 3 years ago, still a client today, and they were transitioning during COVID from one offering one specific type of product slash service, and then rolling out other areas of their business directly because of COVID and indirectly just because of how the business has grown. And so, what we've done is over the last 3 years, we have built out their digital foundation. We built out all of their content marketing that gets pushed through all of their channels. But then each year, we're refreshing and re-updating that based on the business demands, based on the client feedback, based on how the product has evolved. And so that 3 year testimonial has continued to be a successful process for us, but also for them. Is that iterative approach while continuing to look back at our original strategy, understand the complexities of what's happening in the market, but then continuing to refresh and update all of the marketing and the content and the brand foundation, continue to update that throughout all of it. And so since the time that we've worked with them, sales have increased. They've acquired additional funding from investors, and they've got a really stable, strong foundation to grow from and continue to build on with the company. So that's our ideal case study. Is that clients come in and they understand that the process takes time. They invest in the foundation building with us. They invest in the recycling of the content and the strategy each year, and really deep diving into why we're doing things and the expected outcomes. And each year we just get stronger and stronger, and it results in what's happening to them on the sales side.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, let me jump in with one more example,
Okay.
because not everybody has that long of a tenure with
Hmm.
us. We also have people that come in and are either in the startup environment or they're looking to rehash their strategy and their brand. And we'll have somebody come in, and a client will come in. They will think about a 6 month or 1 year long engagement. And what we like to focus is on is we run them through our strategic roadmap, which is our process, our number one process. Second, we run them through our brand foundations, which is our number two process. Then we build them out that Webflow website. And then after 6 months of concentrated focus on those one, two, three things, now you've built a digital foundation. Once you build that digital foundation, you can activate with content marketing, which is, there's many things that go into content marketing: email communication, case studies, downloads, social media, paid media, webinars. The list is endless. We customize those to your business, and you do that for 6 months. Now you've hit a 1 year mark. Now you can start that process all over again. Now you don't have to revamp and do the entire strategic roadmap or the entire brand foundations, and you definitely don't have to rebuild whole new website. But what you can do is you can then add in the tweaks and the changes and the things that you need to do to make that better and stronger and stronger. So now as you go into that second year, that's where the strength starts to become, and how you're compounding on all that work that you're doing. So when I think about another example, I think about a client that came in, had not addressed any of the strategy or the branding of the website for years, and they were basically looking through a refresh. In 6 months, we took them through the strategic roadmap, the brand foundations, and the Webflow website. And now and then we paused, and now they're off to that next step of their business growth, where they've got all the tools that they need, and now they're going to go out, they're going to start selling. But I feel good about the relationship, and as they look to come back and to invest more, then they'll come back to the group that built out that foundation for them.
So I heard you mention Webflow a lot. Why use Webflow instead of, let's say, WordPress, for example?
So for my whole career, the last 20 plus years, I've been on WordPress. And when I started the agency 7 years ago, started on WordPress. 3 years ago, I hired a developer. Joe was amazing. and he introduced Webflow to me. And from that moment, there was something clicked. The platform of Webflow, it was definitely a developer. Joe was a great developer and really happy for him on where he's gone in his career. Way to go websites.com. Check him out. But he introduced a process at the time, which was Adobe XD to Webflow websites. We've evolved now. We've got Blair in house as our senior Webflow developer, Matt and Ron, and our Webflow team. Now we build everything in Figma, and then all the strategy and the creative and the decision making is all in Figma, and then we deploy that into Webflow. Now, Webflow, the platform itself, has a lot of flexibility for developers and allows us to really build anything we want. You know, from marketing websites to full corporate enterprise websites, member stack, dashboards. There's so much that we can do. So the world is endless when it comes to Webflow. But when we build it and we'll build out a website with CMS collections, content management system collections for our clients. Then it allows the website to have clear boundaries on what can be edited and not edited, and it's a slick backend for the client. It's a really slick backend for us, and everything's all packaged up together. It's all hosted on AWS, and it's just the whole experience is seamless with Webflow. And so now, in the last 3 years now, we've transitioned all of our websites to from WordPress to Webflow. We will only work in Webflow websites. We would be happy to move your WordPress or Wix or Squarespace or anything else to Webflow because we feel like it's a superior platform. It's here to stay. There's plenty of investment going on, and I'm really excited to be a Webflow partner. And it's going to be a really strong platform. It's our number one technology platform here at Madak. We feel like everything starts there and builds from there for your business. And so it's really important that our clients understand that that's our preferred platform, that the reasons why we feel like it's the right platform, and then the ongoing maintenance and the structure and the flexibility is amazing that you can do so much on it. And we're all in. Go Webflow.
So let's say I'm a business owner and I want to start my digital foundations, but I don't have the money yet to pay an agency to do it for me. What advice would you give me?
Yeah. So the if I was a company starting all over and I wasn't quite ready to hire an agency or a group that could solve it for me, I would do something very simple in that I would have a clear strategy on who I'm trying to talk to and what I'm trying to sell. And then I would build out a simple, clean brand and brand elements that go around that and the messaging and everything. And then the thirdly, I would build a simple landing page and have that use that to go to market. And then I would activate via content marketing. So like earlier I talked about a 6-month cycle that we would go through. A company, a smaller brand with not a lot of overhead and not a lot of demand could be able to do that in about 60 days. Get that launched and going, and then activate that with content marketing, which is social, paid, webinars. I mean, there's so much that you can do in that realm. That's where I would focus, because then you're going to get feedback. You're going to start figuring out what works, what doesn't work. It's just like these videos that you and I are doing. We're going to get out there. We're going to see what works, what doesn't work, and then real time you'll be able to figure out the ways to the ways to activate and have that clear messaging, because in a world of so much going on, you only get a certain amount of percentage from everybody every day or every week or whatever it might be. And so your story's got to be clean and concise, and that's really what we're all striving to deliver. And so that's where I would focus on it. It's our 3-step process: strategy, brand, website, landing page, and go.
Are there any exciting plans in the horizon for Madak?
Maddox's been around for 7 years, and we've grown to 10 full time people. And I really like the slow but high quality growth that we've had. And I've always aspired to to be a certain size by 2030. And now that it's 2024, and if I think about the 6 years coming, I'm kind of, I keep telling myself to take away that stigma, take away the year. It's just a whole number, anyways, big magical number of 2030, and just focus in on developing a really high value company that delivers an experience for our team members, that integrates Matic into their life, not their life into Matic, and then identifying clients that connect with our values and understand our services and want to continue to invest in who we are and what we're doing, and as we want to invest in them. So the big plans are just to continue this 5 to 10% growth year over year that feels like it's really high quality. But it's so much is, yes, it's about getting new clients and hitting a revenue number, but it's as important to bring on team members that want to work here, that align with our values, and it brings them as much value as we do to our clients. So that's really the big plans, is to continue to build out something that has sustainability and high quality value for everybody involved.
What does Madak mean to you?
Matic is everything to me. I mean, I originally started Matic LLC in 2006, and it was my side hustle for 10 years until October 1 of 2016. So Matic has truly been a brand integrated inside of me for a really long time, and the values and the principles have stayed the same since the beginning, because they're my values and principles, which is where I want to deliver high quality marketing services to clients that align with my values, the company's values, and our overall arching goal, which is to deliver high quality services and products to their customers. And so to me, if I think about, my little kids, my boys scribbling things in the paper that say Matic, or the water bottles that we have, or the hoodies and the t-shirts and the stickers, and then the meaning of Madak Monday and what that means to me and to everybody on the team. It's an opportunity, a blessed opportunity I have to wake up every day and deliver high quality services for our clients, and really give back with intent and meaning. And that to me is everything. It's why I do this, and I just enjoy it every day, and I look forward to doing it again and again and again.
Thank you for watching Madak Monday Insights. Your support means everything to us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get more valuable insights every Monday.